Today we're set to experience some of the world's finest fly fishing in the splendor of the Idaho Wild on the world-famous South Fork of the Snake River. Purists consider the 65 miles of the South Fork one of the best fisheries in the United States.
Yo, did you see this? You know how dusty these roads are, Eric?
Yeah.
It's a perfect blank canvas for our passion. Looks a little bit like a brook trout, a little bit like a brown.
Our host today is Natural Retreats, South Fork Lodge and Outfitters.
Is that going to be life size, what we're going to catch?
Yeah, that's what we're going for today.
True to scale?
Yeah, I'll be disappointed if we don't get something like that.
Natural Retreats South Fork Lodge rests on a dramatic bend in the river, offering unparalleled access and a truly unique way to experience guided fly fishing on these waters.
About halfway down through the canyon section, we have a private access in there that nobody else has access to. Exclusive. Nobody else even has anything remotely close to getting halfway through that canyon, which translates into you either got to float half the canyon to get to where we're putting in, or have camped last night. So it gives us a great shot, first shot at fish early. We're the first people out, it's fresh, it's beautiful, a great chance at seeing wildlife. It's an honor and a privilege to be able to put in there.
As a tailwater fishery, the South Fork enjoys year-round cold, fresh water. The constant temperatures allow a wide diversity of aquatic insects to flourish and provide trout with a constant source of food.
Yep, she's the good luck fishing dog. She's been on more river trips than most of our guides have. As a matter of fact, as Eric knows, a lot of the clients request the dog and not the guide.
We want to fish with Callie.
Native cutthroat, brown, rainbow, and cutbow offer abundant and exciting fishing. Our guides today are Eric Anderson and Ed Emery, fly guides for Natural Retreats Outfitters.
See that? Where is that? Oh,
I know you did
the
something.
monster stonicator.
Yeah, I mean, the salmon flies aren't going yet, but we're going to float some nymphs with this bad boy today, and who knows, maybe something's ready.
We could probably leave the life jackets behind and just put that in our pocket. You ready, Cal? Go on. The great disappearing dog trick.
Bye-bye. Right here is where a lot of them come from.
And we're on the third section. This is where all the bugs are starting to move. It's early season. Salmon flies are just starting to move. They're moving up in the shallows. PMDs are starting to move. The nymphs are moving into position.
We're going to throw the insect patterns today. Let's get it going.
Got a little PMD on the bottom, nymph.
We got triple threat. We got all kinds of
Oh,
stuff
the
going.
deadly triple threat.
The deadly triple
I've heard of
threat.
that before.
Big salmon fly dry, stonefly nymph, little tungsten PMD imitation below.
And
You
the
can see we're
distance-
pretty deep. South Fork, you know, it's the mighty snake. This is a big river. We might even go deeper than this in a little bit. We're just,
Well, hope
we'll
not.
see. I hope not, but
We got about
Gotta find out.
6 feet between the dry and the first dropper, and about another 14 inches between that and the bottom one. And so we can access the shallow runs and riffles with that, with a series of good mends in position. And also when you want to get deep, you throw a big stack mend on it and get that stonefly nymph just to sink directly beneath it. So we got all sorts of great techniques to use and ways to fish them. So
You
big
know it.
fish.
Big fish. Let's go
Let's
find
get it
them.
on.
Little guy, but that's a trout.
We got the full hook set. You know what I mean? It's
Hello.
right there.
Looks like
You need the flying gaff?
Nah, we'll just
All
get this
right.
guy off real quick. Little rainbow.
Hey Eric,
Yes, sir.
never been skunked in 24 years of guiding. We weren't starting today.
We're pretty lucky on this river. Skunks don't happen very often around here. Just a little bobo to start the day. Go get big. There he
Whoa,
is.
yeah, baby.
Right on the
nice
boulder
little
edge.
twitch.
Just kind of finagle. There's a little guy, but he was in there.
Are you a twitchaholic?
Twitchy.
I think you're a twitchaholic.
Well, I might have twitched him right up, didn't I?
Yeah, you twitch him. You try to lick the legs.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Endangered
Poor fish
species
handling
Ed.
skills.
Endangered species, Ed.
This one needs a kiss to go back. Baby, we're okay.
It's gonna be okay.
It's good blood.
Got him. Now I farmed that one, didn't I?
That's why you got a B- in the kindergarten hole,
I just
Ace.
wasn't ready for the dry
B-
fly.
the kindergarten hole.
So this guy definitely came up for this big dry fly, and I didn't put it in him, but this insurance stonefly
The
got him.
stonicator.
We're sorry about that.
Yeah, you might have to give him a little kiss to.
Sorry, man. He's fine. But
That's
man,
a future generation.
dry fly eat right there. Cool, Ed.
You want to put that one back for the genetics alone if he's going to eat dry flies like that. There
There's
you
a
go.
fish,
Nice
Ed.
pickup, boss. Where there's one, there's more. Let's double them up.
Let's get it.
Double!
Ed.
Yes, baby!
Yeah, double, Ed.
American Fly Guide is brought to you by Patagonia, by Natural Retreats, by Wiley X Sunglasses, and by Temple Fork Outfitters. Located just a short walk from the South Fork Lodge, the Natural Retreat Specialty Outfitters offers a wide range of fishing gear and clothing and is the go-to resource for outstanding water and land-based adventures in some of the region's most spectacular wilderness. Natural Retreats guides are recognized as some of the most knowledgeable and experienced and are especially equipped to handle all of your needs. Activities include full and half-day fishing trips, scenic floats, exclusive overnight riverside camping, guided walks, horseback trail riding, and guided forays into the Grand Teton and Yellowstone National Parks. Whether you're looking for breathtaking scenery, wildlife viewing, world-class fly fishing, or simply a relaxing day on the river, the guides at Natural Retreats will provide you with everything you need for an unforgettable experience.
Gotcha.
Keep that drift going now. It's a little outside. Yeah, baby, right
There we go.
there.
That's a whitey, I think.
Mighty.
Mighty whitey. Just got the feel. You can tell right when you hook them usually.
You got 3 to 5 seconds of fight on a whitey and it's all over.
Yeah. Let's get him in here. Rocky Mountain whitefish, huh?
There you go.
Fish,
Nice
Ed.
pickup, boss. Where there's one, there's more. Let's double them up.
Let's get it.
Double!
Ed.
Yes, baby!
Yeah, double, Ed.
All right.
Looks like a double trout too, huh?
Nice way to identify the shelf, Eric.
Couple cutthroats, it looks like.
I bet you mine's bigger than yours.
I think yours is. I saw it when it ate. Mine's pretty small. Yours looks a little better.
Yeah. Gorgeous little fish.
Got him.
Perfect. That shelf is right here. Brown, green, drop off. Oh yeah.
Fish, Ed. Wanna give him some? Hey-o.
Perfect. You know what it tastes like? Kind of like fish.
He's under there, Ed.
Dynamite cast. Nice sidearm in the shade.
He might have been eating that stonefly and we got him on the little bead, huh? That was a cool cast right under the
Right underneath.
under the limb there.
Little sidearm.
Let that little brownie go.
That just illustrates where those brown trout hide, where it's darker and deeper.
Shadows, right?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
All right. We'll put the net on this one.
Nice brown trout, Ed. Right
I'm gonna
on.
hand it to you because we got danger
Yeah,
ahead.
you row and I'll get this fish off. Ate the stonefly nymph, Ed.
Beautiful.
Pretty little
Look at that
guy.
spot on the side of the head, that orange spot, that blue spot.
Oh yeah,
right
he's
there.
got a nice cool marking right there.
Yeah. You know, the rivers are so special, and I remember a line from an outfitter I worked for years ago. He says they're not making any more of them, so we got to protect what we have.
Yeah, they're not making new ones, are they?
No. Oh, yeah, baby.
That's a hot fish. Coming at me.
Come get your hot fish.
Oh, there we go.
Nice jumper, Eric.
There we go.
Little reverse spin set on that thing. Come get your hot fish.
Get the big stretch on this brown trout. I got no more leader. Here we come. And in the
2
hole.
points. Little bada boom, bada bing.
On the stonefly again. We're coming to stonefly time.
You caught them right next to the grass where they crawl out,
Right, right.
up on that grass and up in the willows.
Yeah. This guy was a jumper.
Jumping brown trout.
Beautiful. Let's put him in head first.
Gotta love it when a plan comes together, boss. Okay, Callie.
Hey, girl.
Go on, Sweet Pea.
That's pretty slick.
Subject of today's class is keeping your rod tip down on the water following the cast. People who fish with conventional equipment, they don't seem to make any difference, but with a fly rod, it does make a difference. And I'm going to show you why. If you have slack off the end of your rod, then when you go to set the hook, you can't set the hook. All you're doing is taking up slack. In addition to that, if you're trying to make a fly move, say on still water, you can't, because every time you move the line, all you do is take up slack. I'm going to show you first of all how not to do it. This is what a lot of people do. Notice that when I try to take up slack, the end of the line doesn't even move. But if I take it out and I put it out there and I keep the rod tip down, when I start to move the line in, all of a sudden now I can set the hook. When I set the hook, I get more hookups and I land more fish. Practice, practice, practice. There goes the bell. Class dismissed. We'll see you next time.
You're gonna hear a loud splash. Woo! And we got him.
There's no better setting to relax after a day in the breathtaking surroundings of the South Fork than the Riverside Bar and Grill. The centerpiece of Naturally Treats South Fork Lodge provides the hub around which guests enjoy fabulous food and drinks in an intimate and sociable atmosphere. Floor-to-ceiling windows provide stunning panoramic views of the river, magnificent cottonwoods, drift boats with anglers, soaring birds, and wildlife. The chef and his team create mouthwatering dishes sourced from local ingredients and the freshest seasonal fare, all complemented by a highly regarded wine list. After dinner and well into the evening, guests gather on the patio to relive the day's best fish stories and make new friends, while continuing to bask in the beauty along the banks of the Snake River.
Oh, come on, baby. Shade, shade, shade. Shade, shade, shade. Nice. Right in the shade.
Right under all these limbs, huh?
Yep.
Like I said. On the stonefly again, that's that different stone we tried. So that makes me feel a little better. Little brownie under the bush.
That pattern's starting to rear its head, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Under the bush thing.
Back up. Little sink time, casting back upstream to give it a little sink. Looks good. Right through the transition. There you go. Nice backhand.
Coming at me.
Nice backhand.
All right, we got a decent fish here, Ed.
Trying to get you to a little calmer water.
Yeah, thank you.
You still got him?
He's there.
Okay, I'm gonna rush him a little bit. You ready?
Yep, here we go.
Gather in that line. You're doing a good job.
We had rod tip low and everything, man. Nice work. Just shook us, just shook us.
That's how they get big. You know, it's that intangible, Eric. Everybody assumes you're hooking a solid part of the mouth, but there's so much soft tissue around that mouth.
You never know. How many fish have you landed where you're like, I can't believe this fish made it to the net? It's just hanging on by a tiniest little piece of skin.
You've got that little piece of soft tissue, it's hooked in there.
It'll come right out. Boom. There we go, Ed. You got him. Coming at you, coming at you.
I'm all wrapped up on my work, Eric.
You
Look
need
at
some
this.
help? You need some help?
I was all wrapped up on my work. Take a look at this. All wrapped up in my
Oh,
work.
dude. You should take it easy on that, man.
I know. They're here though.
Yeah.
The current is so nasty.
Got to kind of help it along, huh?
Whoa.
There he is.
There you go, boss.
I think he wants this side, Ed. There's our cut bow.
Ooh.
Got the white tips going. Little
Beautiful.
bow.
Get him.
That's bottom, Ed.
Bottom.
The white thing. There, it's moving.
Nice.
Oh, broke it free.
Get him out of there quick because we got this drop off. We're in the middle of a small gravel barn, a tiny side channel on the South Fork of the Snake. There's a log jam at the top of this channel, and right in front of that log jam is a hole that's about 3 to 5 feet deep, and it holds some very nice fish in it. What's fun about it is you have to scramble on top of that log jam, balance yourself, make the cast, manage your line, and hopefully when you get the fish on, you can scramble down off that log again and land that fish. Woo, there we go!
Double! Double!
Double trouble!
Double!
Woohoo! Wrapped one on the log. Whoa! He's swimming around the bottom.
Did he get one, Tyler? You might go get his real quick.
You're gonna hear a loud splash. Woo! And we got him. All right, time to get out. Sweet little hole that was. That was gorgeous. Nice little drop off. The brown to green, several small fish in there. Highly rewarding. Fantastic. There we go.
There we
bad
go, there we
boy.
go.
Right in the shade.
Does he feel good?
Oh yeah.
Here in the outdoors, we love our natural snacks. We need that energy. I want to tell you about a great product from our friends at Pettigene Meats. This is the special Mossy Oak gift boxes. You can log on to pjmeats.com and get some of the absolute best tasting bacon to go along with ham and summer sausages. Get that gift idea today. Natural Retreat's exclusive concierge service stands out because there isn't anything else quite like it. The concierge team assists you every step of the way to ensure you make the most of every day of your stay. It's part of their commitment to offer the best of the outdoor experience combined with the highest level of service and convenience.
Here at Natural Retreats, it's our pleasure to plan your vacation in advance of your visit and during your visit. We take care of anything, anytime, every time, everywhere, and we do it every day.
Attention to every detail lets guests focus on more important matters, such as fly fishing for the cutthroat, abundant rainbow, and trophy brown trout. Natural Retreats Outfitters and South Fork Lodge indeed offer a truly unique way to experience the splendor of the South Fork Canyon.
Nice. Get him. Nice downstream set, Eric.
There's
nice.
a good one.
Out of the shade comes a fish.
Nice job, Ed.
Hey, that's your pattern, Eric.
First cast. Little baby cutthroat. Brown trout. Right in amongst that fast water, rocks.
All right, the winds come up. Streamer time. Last hour of the day. We're gonna get down and dirty and throw a nice big old piece of meat on the bottom, hunting for red October. A lot of times fish will hit a streamer short, so you want to add a stinger hook to the backside. So when they try to go for the tail, you can get them hooked up. A lot of times they'll swipe the tail, stun the fish, turn it around and eat it. So if they decide not to come back, if you got a stinger hook coming out the tail, you've got a shot at those fish. There he is.
There he is. There he
Yeah,
is. There's a
baby.
pig. There's a pig. There's a pig.
That's what we want to do. We got some adverse conditions. We got to go beat them. And beat them we did. Gotcha. what are we, 3 minutes into a new bait? Beautiful brown trout, chase that thing like nobody's business. Thank you, buddy. Right back to where you came from.
Oh, Mr. Brown.
There we go,
There we
bad
go, there we
boy.
go.
Right in the shade.
Does it feel good?
Oh yeah,
It's heavy?
oh yeah.
Cool.
That's how important that shade is, Eric. You got me right into it.
Acting like a big dog. Here you go.
He needs to get bigger. But that's the result of fishing in that shade like you've been doing all day long, finding that little shade and that drop off. Bye, buddy. Beautiful drop off right here. There we go.
That's a fish eating a fish. Delivered. Well played.
Nice cutthroat.
I think our day went kind of like we planned with the bluebird and not many bugs. We did some dry dropper
Right.
on those ledges, and especially the shadows. The shadows of the bushes, like we talked about, kind of was what made our day.
We kind of went
Nice
into it
ledges.
thinking these fish were on the ledges. And
Yeah.
we got 1s and 2s on the ledges.
Yeah, they weren't stacked with fish. So it was just picking them off here and there. Turned out to be a good day at the end of the day,
Uh-huh.
plenty of fish.
You discovered a pattern though.
Yeah, I was finding them in those shadows, you know, get it in there, big men, stack up at that line, let the flies drop down.
Okay.
And that was working. I mean, that seemed to be the most consistent fishing. And then when the wind came up, we tried that big streamer a little bit, caught some fish on the way in. We weren't even really
trying, but we were
just skipping through and getting out and still catching a few fish on the streamer.
kind of a great way to get home.
Yeah.
You know, beat the wind. Don't be beat up by it.
Right.
But beat that wind. And well, I appreciate everything. It's great to see the river through your eyes.
Yeah, I probably won't get to fish with you for another long time, so I appreciate it.
All right.
That was good fun, man.
Absolutely.
It's good to fish with you, Ed.
Today, as a professional guide, I got a chance to play with the Temple Fork Series rods. I'm highly impressed about what Temple Fork can offer you for being a mid-range rod. It's a rod of a lifetime. We faced adverse conditions from 30-mile-an-hour gusts, throwing large streamers, to dries, to droppers, to nymph rigs. This Temple Fork rod matched it, all the conditions, beat the conditions, and caught us a lot of nice fish. For the price, you can't beat it. It'll be the rod of a lifetime for you. Temple Fork rods.